Hello, my divinities. Welcome, welcome. Let's all right. Okay, so let's go ahead and see for today's collective message. What is, oh, hold on. Let me give it a quick shuffle. One more. What is the energy for today's collective message? We've got magnetism. There is a gravitational pull to each other. Ooh. Okay. Love language affirmations. Loving words hold great power. And open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. Ooh, how exciting. Okay. So let's go ahead and put these aside. And let's see how this plays out in today's collective. How does this play out as today's collective message? We get the Magician, Three of Swords, Two of Swords, Nine of Wands, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, the Hermit, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. With the Six of Cups, Queen of Swords. You know, as beautiful as the cards are, I feel like today's collective message is more geared towards the lesson someone is learning in love. Because we have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So I believe this Queen of Swords is reminiscing over heartbreak, over like all of their, I feel like someone's going over all of their romantic past. Times that their heart was broken, times that they were indecisive, times that they were too guarded, times that they were only seeing an illusion, times that they had to walk away, times where they thought there was a good foundation, times where they had to block someone. That's what it feels like. And somebody is like, where did I go wrong? What did I miss? This could all be one situation. But I feel like, okay, so either one, somebody's going over the history they had with another person and all the ups and downs they went through, or two, someone is going over their entire history in romance with different couples or different partners. And I think that this queen is realizing I did not value myself in different situations, or if it's all one situation. You know, I was kind of begging. You see how this is someone begging? I was begging for their time, for their attention, for their love. I have to know my value because this puts me in a place. Wow, look at all these fives. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Five of Swords. They want to have better judgment because it puts them in a place of grief, sorrow, getting hurt. And then it makes them resentful. It makes them angry. And they're like, there's no need for that. I don't need to be in a place where I feel, you know, awful just because someone doesn't want me. If someone doesn't want me, that's their loss. As long as I know my value, why should I worry about someone rejecting me? Why should I worry about whether they wanted to be a part of my life or not? Now, I think that there's been some confusion because this Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles has, I think that they've manifested certain love options. They might have made a list of what they wanted, and that exact person appeared. So there was a lot of confusion. because there was like a really magnetic pull between them and another person. So they opened their heart up. But the fact that we have love language affirmations here tells me that although I love, affirmations, I love words of affirmation, where this is a beautiful love language. I have them all, so this is definitely a lovely one. But I have a feeling that they got involved with someone who was only words, no action. And they fell in love with the words, with what was promised, with what was implied, because I don't see a promise. I see an illusion. And then we have 2 3s. 3 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. So there might have been even another party in the center. Maybe they weren't the ones indecisive. The other person was indecisive. So somebody here is saying, how can I learn from this? How can I grow from this so that I don't do that again? Clarify 6 of Cups. We've got immediately Justice card. Clarify the 6 of Cups. The Ace of Swords. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this left almost like a bitter feeling of betrayal, because we have the 3 and the 2 of Swords, which is the 5 of Swords, that resentment, that anger, almost like, ooh, I wish I could do them the way they did me, because of course it left them in this state of feeling betrayed. And now they're very defensive. They're scared of going through that again. So they're kind of, this reviewing their history has a lot to do with someone trying to understand where they could have improved. Did they not draw enough boundaries? Because it's Queen of Swords energy. So they're trying to be very objective. And as they're being objective, they are getting clarity. Because being objective requires bravery. Not everybody has the courage to be honest with themselves. And one of the things that's coming through as she's being objective, she's realizing, I moved towards someone out of passion. There was a lot of magnetic energy between us. There was like a gravitational pull to each other. And I let that lead me instead of common sense. So this tells me that there was signs that not all was as it should be. And this Queen of Swords probably ignored it. Clarify the Magician. We have the Ace of Wands, the 7 of Wands. Clarify the Magician. Page of Swords. Oh, she was a Queen of Cups first. So she was a Queen of Cups, which meant that she definitely led with her heart, not with her head. And she imagined that this King of Pentacles was going to give her an offer. But almost like the King of Pentacles shielded themselves behind, I can't help but give an offer in a different direction. These clarifying cards make me think that both the Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords are not very mature energy. Not that it's a bad energy, it's just a very baby. I mean, this is literally the conception of something. And then we have a Page of Swords, which is a collector of information. So it could be that this queen was barely in the stages of learning how to set boundaries. Learning how to be assertive, how to stand up and say no. And she manifested somebody to test those boundaries. She manifested the person that would test her more than anyone else. Because here's the thing. It's easy to set boundaries when, we're not worried about someone else's opinion of us. When it's difficult to set boundaries is when we really care for someone and we're afraid that we're going to push them away. We have been trained to believe that boundaries are a way to keep other people out, and they're not. They're a way to protect the bond. So let me put it like this. You know how everybody has that little certain space around them that indicates personal space. When someone is too close to you, it usually, unless you like them, unless you want them in your personal space, usually it's like, oh, dude, back off. Like, that's a little too close. Now, even with people you like, that doesn't mean you need to be up their ass 24/7. Boundaries are the distance we put, not because we're trying to hurt someone, but because we want to breathe. We're like, dude, I kind of need you out of my face right now. Take us a couple of steps back. That's a boundary. That's a very physical boundary. That's like, dude, you're all up in my face. So boundaries, that's what they do. It's not that you're pushing someone away. It's that you're giving yourself the distance to be yourself. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you want them to run away. It's just respect my personal space, please. That's all boundaries are. So if you have someone all up your ass, up in your face, and you tell them, could I get a little breathing room? And they get offended, that's a problem anyways, because who's not going to give you space? Do you see what I'm saying? Boundaries should never be something that someone else gets offended over. True boundaries. Because I've had some people try to pull boundary where they're just like, I don't like it when you do this and that. And it has nothing to do with you being in their personal space. They just get annoyed with certain things. Well, that's different. That's a personal problem. Clarified 3 of Swords. Strength. 5 of Swords, see? And the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands energy. So this is somebody who is elevating to Empress status. She's already shown up as Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and then we had a Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles down here. So she is navigating these lessons to be able to level up. Unfortunately, her confidence might have taken a hit. Because the thing is, when we're vulnerable with other people, the danger and vulnerability is that you leave yourself open to an attack. And if you trust someone, you usually don't protect yourself from them, because you don't expect that to be the person that's going to hurt you. So she did get hurt. Unfortunately, she's more in the space of regretting the intimacy at all. And that's not the way to go, guys. Again, intimacy is a superpower. Vulnerability is a superpower. Just because some people might not appreciate it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. These people are teaching you discernment. They're teaching you who you should open up with and who you shouldn't open up with. That shouldn't put you in a space of like, I'm just not going to open up to anyone. Because that's 5 of Swords. You're getting into a very head space of like, fuck everybody, fuck the world, fuck this, fuck love. Don't dismiss the fact that you're growing from this. The Strength card is indicating that you're stepping into a much more gentle strength. There's what's that saying? I don't know if it's a saying or if I saw this in a post somewhere. It was talking about how the truly gentle people are the ones who have strength but don't go around flaunting it. Then you know that they're gentle. They're choosing to be gentle. But it's almost like the Queen is seeing herself as weak, because maybe this person pointed them out. You're like, you're too soft, you're this, you're that, and it made her angry. With the Knight of Pentacles, though, regardless of what this person said or didn't say, She's contemplating how she's going to move forward. Because I feel like she wants to move forward. I don't think she's ready yet. I think right now is a good time for her to be reviewing how her heart feels, why her heart feels this way. Because the Five of Swords is also a trigger. Whatever was said to her was definitely a trigger. Whatever was done to her was definitely a trigger. So instead of just being like, fuck this person, I'm moving on, stop, review what drew you to this type of person. Why were you attracted to somebody like this? What about them did you like? What about them did you not like? The trigger that they're hitting, where did that come from? Who planted that trigger in you to begin with? Because talk about a way to recover your power. That's it right there. Clarify Two of Swords. Be grateful every time someone activates a trigger because they're showing you a wound that you might have missed. Clarify Two of Swords. So our queen is in a little bit of denial over her own toxic traits. She's sitting here like, no, I was not the one that started it. They're the ones that started it. I am wise. And the thing is, you can be wise, but nobody's perfect. Just because you're wise doesn't mean you still don't have wounds and triggers that make you act out of character. I think there's something that this Empress did or said that they're embarrassed about, that they can't let go of. Either they're embarrassed or they feel hurt. Whatever, they can't let go of it. It keeps them up at night. They want answers. They want answers like, did you lie to me? Was this all nothing to you? Like, yeah. They want answers. Clarify Nine of Wands. Judgment. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers. I'm telling you, I think that this queen manifested the person that she thought was the one. She thought, my search is over. I was about to give up on love, and then I found this person, and they're everything I ever wanted. They're the real deal. My life is going to change when we move forward with this love. This is my perfect partner. And when things went belly up, now they're sitting here questioning their judgment. Why did I manifest this person? Does this mean I'm evil? Does this... No, guys. Sometimes when we have a propensity to be overgivers, we might align with people who will take a lot from us to teach us why it's important to set boundaries, why it's important to set a limit on how much we're willing to give. Does that make them a bad person or you a bad person? No. It just means that their wounds align with yours. And you're going to activate wounds in them that they need to heal, and they're activating wounds in you that you need to heal. That's it. Stop trying to label people as bad people just because in your story, they're the villain. Clarify Seven of Cups. Temperance. Page of Wands. Four of Wands. Three of Cups. I think that right now the Queen is trying to sort out what was real and what was not. Which part of this can I go back and say, I know with all my heart that that was genuine. So it is a review. I think it's a specific relationship. For most of you, I think it'll be one relationship. For others, it'll be multiple. But for this relationship that the Queen is going over, she's being very objective, right? With the Justice card and the Ace of Swords. And she's realizing out of those 7 cups, 3 of them were real. This, I know in my heart. This moment was real. This moment was real. Maybe this other moment was real. But I also am being objective with most of them were not. Most of them were not real. And this is something she's never done before. Page of Wands energy means she's stepping out of her comfort zone. Embracing the fact that she allowed someone to fool her. She allowed someone to establish something with her that was really just an illusion. And again, three of Cups, Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles. I'm telling you, there was a decision here. They went with someone else and it devastated this queen. But it helped her learn and grow. And I promise you, this is going to help her level up. If she just stops letting that person be the barometer for whether she's worthy or not. Clarify Eight of Cups. Page of Cups. The Chariot. Eight of Swords. The Eight of Cups. Walking away from this dream was really difficult for this queen. This is Pisces Saturn energy and it showed up twice. It's broken dreams, shattered dreams, having to wake up from the dream. So it was painful to realize she was under an illusion. But with the Chariot energy, she did do the whole, you know the song of Fergie of Big Girls Don't Cry? That's what's coming up to me right now. And it's basically somebody saying, I have to grow up. I can stand on my own. You're my comfort blanket. You're the person I needed for comfort, but I have to do this on my own now. I have to grow up. And initially, when she began this journey, when she first walked away, I think she was a little bit of a loss of how to ever get over this person, how to ever move on from this connection. But with the Chariot, this is the energy of just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. And at some point, you'll realize you've moved quite a distance away from them. Clarify the Hermit. Four of Swords. Clarify the Hermit. Yeah. Our queen is growing. She's getting wiser. She's gaining more experience. Because now that she's examining her behavior, I think in the past she was kind of focused on, well, they hurt me and they did this and they did that. Now she's examining herself. She's examining her triggers and she's healing them. She's realizing that her patterns also come from childhood, just like that person. But instead of focusing on them, she's focusing on herself now. What attracted me to someone like that? Why did I hold on to this? And why was it so difficult for me to let go? Why did I listen to this illusion? Why did I fall for this illusion? Clarify Three of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. Interesting. So we have the acknowledgement from this queen, from this Empress, that there was no stable foundation. She thought there was. But now that she looks back, she realized, no, I took a leap of faith because I was hoping that we were soulmates, that we were twin flames possibly, and that we automatically had this solid foundation. But it's almost like this Ten of Cups is Pisces Mars. It was like a dream world. It was like a connection where there was a lot of like, yes, we're all gonna always be happy. There's always gonna be sunshine and rainbows and unicorns prancing around, shitting cupcakes and, you know, things like that. Now that she looks back, she realizes she was so focused on her heart opening up and being carried away by the emotion that there was possibly questions that she didn't ask. There was boundaries she didn't enforce. And she realizes why it fell apart. It had a weak foundation. You can't focus on the emotion without paying attention to the reality that comes with it. Clarify Seven of Wands. Judgment. Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the World. So she was trying to heal, and I think she was too focused on moving forward. At the very beginning, she was too focused on moving forward and, if possible, getting with someone else so that she could turn around and hurt this person and see, I'm with someone just as good. I don't need you. But it was very spiteful Five of Swords energy. I think the universe kind of I'm seeing this image. You know how in cartoons where someone's like marching off all angry and then they grab them by the shirt or something and then they're just walking, but it's like they're on a treadmill. They're not actually getting anywhere. I feel like that's what the universe did. Like, no. Where are you going? Stop trying to get with someone else. Review what just happened. So think of it like this. You know how football teams do this thing where when they're going to go up a specific team, they study them, right? They go look at how that team plays. They try to figure out their strategies, their favorite moves, and what game they're going to call or what play they're going to call, things like that. They're trying to prepare to confront them. And if they go up against that team and they lose, their coach will most likely the good coaches would make them watch that game and figure out where they fucked up, where they went wrong. That's the universe is the coach right now. And they're holding someone back like, no, you're not ready for your next game. What you need to do is review this one and review, like, yeah, you might see this person like they beat me, they left me heartbroken, but where were you at fault? How did you end up here? Kind of like somebody getting angry that they were robbed at gunpoint. Like, okay, but what were you doing at 2 a.m. in this area of town where it's like isolated? Like, let's take responsibility for our part in the things that happened to us, okay? Seven of Wands. This has a lot to do with setting boundaries. Somebody here is trying to improve their discernment. They're trying to grow in wisdom, grow in showing insight into how, why, when, where people do certain things, or etc. And they are making some progress because they're realizing, okay, I wasn't prioritizing certain things. Got it. I got to improve on that. Three of Cups. If this started off as a friendship, I should have set better boundaries. Saturn energy. They're doing the work. This is excellent. Because what they don't realize is that as they do the work, they felt like they were on this treadmill for a long time. The universe was holding them by the collar like, no. Go over this lesson. Pretty soon, they'll realize that the whole time the universe has been pulling them back like they're part of a bow and arrow. When they let go, they're going to shoot forward. They're about to be rewarded for doing the work. So this is pretty good. Whoever resonates with this, good luck. Good things are coming your way, okay? That's what I got for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that it gave you some guidance, some clarity regarding your growth or your development. And if not, tuck it in your pocket for later. maybe it'll help you in the future. Okay, love you guys. Make sure to comment, react, and if you can, if this is already public, share please. Okay, love you guys. Bye bye.